Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. I'm really thrilled to be here joining you and Pastor Jenkins to make this announcement. The high density communities have been affected greatly by the pandemic. In week after week, every time we have a meeting, and the Pastor Jenkins and I sit on the equity committee for the state, and we see the data showing what has been the numbers of vaccination happening within the high density communities. And when you break those numbers by race and ethnicity, you see that there is a disparity happening between the individuals that has been the greatest affected by the pandemic. When you see the numbers of the individuals that are getting COVID-19, and you compare that to the numbers of the individuals that are getting the vaccine, there is a great disparity happening in there. I believe that opening this to 18 and plus is going to help us to make sure that we are able to vaccinate more individuals in these high density communities, which are greatly in need of vaccination. These are individuals that live in multi-generational homes. You have the whole family in a triple decker, or the two families living together. And we were trying to vaccinate only the senior individuals in the house, but everybody else in the house is still was carrying the disease into their home. So opening this to the age of 18 and plus, I think is going to help us greatly to address the problems of the pandemic, the numbers that keep rising in our communities. I'm glad that we're here, and I'm glad that we're here also with Pastor Jenkins, who I'm going to be passing the mic next to. Pastor Jenkins has been advocating tirelessly at the equity meetings every time we meet about the importance of expanding the age in the city of Providence. So it's my pleasure for me to introduce Pastor Howard Jenkins from Bethel AME Church. Pastor Jenkins.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Council President Matos. And also thank you, Mayor Loza. This is actually a great effort that we're seeing within the city of Providence in regards to making sure that we're bringing that age down. That has been one of the concerns in regards to our high density communities, but also a major concern within our BIPOC communities, our Black, Indigenous people of color. And so this becomes very evident that we need to continue having these full court press efforts to ensure that we're actually making an effort, because as Council President identified, the numbers identify that the impact is just not there within our high density communities nor our BIPOC communities. So this is one step, and I congratulate the mayor, congratulate Council President in regards to this particular effort. This is a time of hope. This is a time of renewing relationships and building communities, strong communities, so that we're able to accomplish the things. This pandemic has been a whirlwind for everyone. There has been no one exempt. And so right now, to be able to expand the number of 18 years and older will definitely help us collectively as communities come together and we work together to get out of this pandemic. Again, we recognize the impact that it's had on the high density communities and our BIPOC communities, Black, Indigenous people of color, and we will continue to make every effort that we can to make sure that we tirelessly pursue that Providence and the state of Rhode Island continues to work collectively to ensure that vaccinations are being initiated across the board. Again, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Council President.